Inside. Come in. As before, if you stray from her path, I won't guarantee your safety. As always. Anyway, it's great that this was quick. Let's head on in. Right. And a rare visitor as well. It's been a long time, Holy Wolf. That is true, child of man. You've grown old. And it seems you're still connected to Ouroboros. Being bound by a contract is the truth of this world. Not unlike the contract you've served. I suppose that's true. Somehow what they're saying feels so far off. Yeah, it feels like they're talking about a different world entirely. But an Eastern magician of the Dominion Order and the Church has come as well. Seems you've made some interesting friends. Okay, that was poorly translated. But an Eastern magician and someone of the Dominion Order have come as well. That's true. I apologize for the last time I was here. Master George. As we said, we're in the middle of figuring out how we can address the situation. Especially about the organization. Do you have any knowledge about their movements? You might know this already, but this time the organization is merely assisting the Croy family with their goal. The plan of the organization, the Mirage Plan, has already moved on to its next stage. In other words, the Erebonian Empire. Huh? It does seem like their plans have started to move over there. The reason why the Order hasn't moved much here in Crossbell is because of that. I see. There's just too much going on around the continent. But there are still 3 particularly dangerous members still here in Crossbell. They are 3 prominent figures in the organization. Campanella the Fool, the engineer Novartis, and the woman named Arianrod. What in the world is that woman? She didn't really seem like human from her movements. I don't know the details. But she is known as a particularly dreadful and deep force in the organization. All of the aspiring young maidens follow her around for training. Some of them ended up with the power to become enforcers themselves. Like that Ren girl. Well, the power of an enforcer is more than just combat. But it sounds like 6 enforcers in total are now cooperating with them. But when you say cooperating, what's the chance that they aren't actually deeply connected to the events in Crossbell? That might be. Especially Novartis has taken extreme interest in the power that the Septarian has to control the dolls. In any case, I do not have more details about their plans from here on in. I see. Sounds like we can't approach this from an ordinary perspective. Anyway, I've been wondering about this for a while now. Are you in the middle of repairing Potter Modder? What? Did it just talk? Well, I'm just doing maintenance. Novartis is quite taken with this one. I'm currently working on a new class of doll, so I don't think it's anything to worry about. But if he does try to steal it, I want it to be able to run away. I see. So in the worst case, it could run all the way to the Angel of Death in Liberl. But it seems like you get along worse with the professor than I had thought. I don't deny it. That Goldius model is something I put all of myself into developing. It's to be taken away and used for some purpose like theirs. I'd rather it fall into Rene's hands. Even if they were able to connect it, I wouldn't be able to forgive them if they used it for it. Right. It might not be too different from the experiments that the cult was trying to seek out. On top of that, they have the Master who can give them power to let them use it as they please. That is not at all what the great work of my Goldius class was meant for. I'd wring their necks if they showed up here. I see. Well, settle down. Seems you can't maintain your composure when discussing your inventions, as always. Well, anyway. It is indeed true that this model has the intelligence to learn and fortify itself. I had heard they intend to mass-produce the units I had developed for these very abilities. In fact, I've heard a rumor that they might have deployed these units to the tower and the temple. Oh, Gordius. Blah. Blah blah blah. God. Yeah, I don't remember all the details, unfortunately, but Gordius class definitely sounds correct. Rather than Goldius. Huh, is that right? That's the first we've heard of that. But if they've been deployed in those places, they must also have been deployed near that great bell. That's very likely. I did look into the Great Bell artifact myself, personally. I'll notify you if I come across any more details. Wait, really? Isn't that a bit generous for you? I at least grasped the severity of the situation a bit. That Novartis jerk aside, they also tore apart the Arc-en-Ciel that I put so much effort into. Oh. That's right, it seems like all the automata units were destroyed as well. Right, I have to remake all of them. In that sense, both the Red Constellation and the Croy family are groups I can't forgive. The daughter's a big collector of my work, but that's a different matter entirely. I see. Understood. That really helps. If you could please let us know if you find out anything more about that great bell. I do love how he just has dolls to escort him into the frickin' building. Sounds like we were lucky after hearing all that after all. I didn't expect him to agree to cooperate. Yeah, there seems to be a lot going on with him, not including the organization. Well, that's precisely why we keep in touch with him. But there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with trusting him for now. That's true. He seems like he has a motive to help us. And he can provide us with useful information as well. Well, we should wait for his contact before prodding him. Yeah, got it. Well then, let's head for the mining town. I wanted to look into that resistance movement. Understood. Okay then, let's go. Okay, so, we knew that he wasn't a big fan of the organization, but he's stuck working for them. Seems like he has some sort of contract with them. I think it's pretty funny that Zeit mentioned a similarity to his contract with Adios. Because of all the, oh man, the Grandmaster's Adios. It's been Adios this whole time. It's like, no, that's not how this is gonna work. The Grandmaster is not Adios. His presence is... There's military monsters incoming! What? These are... They're coming! More Blade Cougars, huh? Well, let's try out this spell, the Around Noah. Wow, rude. You can't just seal Felicia like that. That's... oh my god.
Enigma Kudo.
These are some real jerks, that's for sure.
僕の番か。エニグマクドン。
Oh, come on, you can't run away like that. Bunch of rude boys.
Yes.
Attack delay, rude. Rude. These guys are the epitome of rude.
私の番です。エニグマ駆動。
So did I hit this with the right spell? I don't think so. Nope, I did not. My mistake.
さあ、次に行きましょう。
Huh, that is interesting. What? They ran back towards the tunnel. There might have been some movement near Mains. Like the Red Constellation discovering the resistance. Oh! Huh, that could be. So then they could have just been patrolling the area. That seems like it could be the case. If that's the case, what about the people? Can they escape? Shh, I don't know, but we have to head for Mains. If we take our time, the resistance will be in danger. Right, let's go. And let's heal up. Because I kinda got wrecked by these boys. These boys and their shit. Alright. Well, it looks like the people of Mains are in danger, so we better hurry onward and make sure we don't die a horrible, horrible death.